Good afternoon, friends. This is Tuashman over here. So, even though I say that we needed to discuss on courts, but circumstances can actually warrant us to change topic. So, this afternoon, I want us to talk about election petition. Well, it's the era of election petition. Election petition simply means where any candidate who contested elections is aggrieved. Maybe he felt that he won the elections and someone else was declared. He has the right to go to a tribunal. It's in form of a court setting, but it's not called court, it's called a tribunal. We have National Assembly tribunals, we have presidential tribunals, we have House of Assembly tribunals, and we have gubernatorial tribunals. Now, I would like us to actually deliberate on the grounds for someone to file a petition at tribunals. It is not all circumstances that you just go to tribunal and contest the election. You must have a ground for such a challenge in court. And the constitution is very clear, and the laws are very clear on this, especially the Electoral Act. The Electoral Act is the ground norm that governs election petitions. And the ground for anybody to challenge any elections is the same, from National Assembly to gubernatorial elections to presidential to National Assembly. So the ground is in section 138 of Electoral Act as amended, and we will take one or two today as the case may be, because my minutes are running. If it gets up to the time I'll be going off, then I have to stop. So the first ground for someone to file a petition in court to challenge an election is that the person whose election is questioned was at the time of the election not qualified to contest the election. That means the person who is challenging the winner of the election as declared by INEC must satisfy the court that the person who won the election, that is the respondent, was as at the time of the elections not qualified to contest the election. And this area is very big. It can be on ground of age, it can be on ground of insanity, it can be on ground of someone who has been convicted of an offense before, it can be on ground of qualification as to educational qualification. So we'll talk more on this later. Nice day.